Welcome to another episode of Talking Nerdy in the Bedroom with
Corey,
KJ,
Roger,
and Mike.
We're all back together so we can all feel the misery together of probably death. We've got 4 characters left after we had... How many died last time? I know we got 1. We had to sacrifice Mike's guy, and then 2 people died against the
spider.
The spider.
But we found one.
We did find one.
We found Frank.
So
hey, that's me.
Yeah,
hiding in the couch cushions.
We lost 2 and gained 1.
Well, we lost
so we should
3, right? Because we lost 1 before the fight.
Yeah, well,
and then 2 during.
But we'll get plus 1 speed leaving.
So somebody had to become the voice of reason then, right?
Yeah, that lasted about 4 seconds.
Yeah, every time somebody lives then or becomes that, they die.
Yep.
Speaking of which, we have some upkeep to do. We have 2 returning survivors. That means we have 2 endeavors. I do have our resources from killing Spidocles as well as the basics. We got a lot of hide. We got 3 monster hide, an eyeball, a thick web, a stomach, and a monster bone.
Is this name really Spidocles?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Spidocles.
I didn't know if you were just calling him that.
No, he looks great too. He's over there.
What is that thing?
Spidocles?
No, on the table, the little thing.
The spiderlings that he spawns.
Oh, okay.
He spawns one every round.
A bitch.
They die in one hit, but they hurt so fucking much.
I mean, yeah, and they just keep spawning unless you can roll a certain number to
destroy the egg sac. And
yeah. Okay, so do you guys... We're probably going to die. Do you think we need more equipment, or you just want to just do 2 innovations with the endeavors?
2 innovations.
Yeah, maybe we'll get fucking...
Even though it won't really help much,
I mean, we'd get 1 survivor for the next hunt.
Well, you'd have 2 people have to stay back, too.
Yeah.
So we'd have 2 people that are allowed to go out on the hunt, and then eventually they would make a baby. Well, the man would have to stay back, and one of the women... So they could fuck.
Well, no, the man does his thing and then goes on the hunt.
You're making some dangerous assumptions about my gender.
All right, so I say, do we have enough to do 2 endeavors, or do we not have enough?
We've got enough to do 2 endeavors, yes.
Okay.
We also have our random story event this year, as well as the return of the King's Man. Because if you remember, a few weeks ago, we had the Armored Strangers event where they first came up, said that they're watching us.
Him,
they
right?
gave a letter or something, right?
We had to let them kill somebody.
Yes. It was either we let them kill somebody or they decided to attack the town.
That's right. And we gave them Mike's cripple guy.
Yeah, one of them. No. The first cripple. Not Remus. The guy who just returned from the hunt with, missing everything.
Yeah, he was disemboweled.
We have him that? I thought that was that guy that we just did.
We had another.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Mike, all your guys get crippled and die.
It's hard being on the top.
He survives, though.
Yeah.
Until he doesn't.
I dragged his ass back by the intestine.
All right, so let's do the 2 endeavors first.
All dead.
But he was a veteran.
He was a survivor, I think is what he should say.
He's also the only guy to get veteran status.
Not going to give up till I do.
Yeah, exactly. Until a random... Because basically, when you do the Spidocles event the first time, I don't think it's when you go for the hunt, but the first time, somebody has to die, period.
2 men basically become rivals, and one of them dies during the event.
Yeah.
However, the other one does get bonuses.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
except they died now.
We're all going to get plus 1s.
He got head exploded.
Well, I think that puts us up to plus 3 or 4 speed.
No,
correct. We also have to do the Hands of Heat. We have to find a new religious leader. We have to find a new voice of reason.
Yeah.
I don't put plus speed on this, though, right?
You would.
You will when we leave.
You're able to go up to... Frank wasn't around. I think I already did it. He's got plus 1 speed.
Yep, we should all be leaving with plus 1 speed.
Survival will be higher,
not
right?
Artemis. Artemis was there before through everything because Artemis has been a survivor. So is you guys's.
Yeah,
nope,
I was going to say...
I'm dead. I died. Penny died, remember?
Yeah, but you have another person.
Correct. So I'll have plus 1 speed for leaving survivors.
She was a survivor during the thing. It's not just... It's anybody at camp that gets the plus because everybody's...
that is true, yeah. So she'd have plus 2 technically.
She should have plus 2 before and now plus 3 because more people died.
My guys...
it only affects named survivors. We didn't name her until last week.
Well, we had
Until then, they're just faceless people.
We had 4 people die last week. So when you named them, they all got +2. And we had 2 die last week. So that's +1.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to get a lot
I
of
don't think
attacks.
that math adds up right, but I'm fine with it. It should be +3 because, in my opinion, I know what you're saying, but I also know what he's saying. But I still think, even if they're nameless, if they're in the community...
Rules as written, they have to be named.
Well, we're changing that rule because if I would have known that to begin with, I would have named everybody in the camp immediately and just been like, you're Bob 2, Bob 3, Bob 4.
Bobette.
Yeah, that's right.
Bobbert.
But yeah, so we should all have +3. Frank will have +1 because he is the one that we pulled out of the spider web.
Yep.
Which is a really good thing about fighting that thing. That you have that.
You can find the chance on a 7 or 8 to pull him free.
Right. So you have what, a 25%, 20%
2 out of 10,
chance?
20%.
20% chance. Yeah. All right. So yeah, let's pull the endeavors. Are you mixing them up currently?
Yep. I'm just shuffling absentmindedly.
Just grab one and then have Mike grab one, and those will be our 2 endeavors.
We have an additional death principle, Graves.
Okay.
All new survivors gain +1 understanding. When a survivor dies during the Hunter Showdown phase, we gain 2 understanding.
Well, we won't use that.
That won't matter now.
Yeah.
We got 1 understanding. That's all that matters.
If a survivor dies during the settlement phase, we gain 1 understanding.
Okay.
Don't we get more survival when we leave?
Not anymore.
So we used to get 3.
I thought we got 11.
No, that was
Once.
only once.
Oh.
And it was 12. But we had 3 things, but the witch this last time took away the thing that was in the ground. She took it, so now we don't get the +1 for that.
Well, that's rude.
I know, bitch. So we leave with 2 survival.
Final fighting art.
Ooh.
Nice.
Once per showdown, you may select a card from the discard pile or wound stack and place it on top of the AI deck. It doesn't.
Interesting.
On top of the AI deck, so
you could, let's say we could get rid of the next card by dealing damage. You can stick the one that's bad and that's already been discarded.
It also increases our maximum survival limit by 1.
Yeah.
so we will get 3 survival now.
Yes.
Yay.
But this just means, so for example, say we're fighting the Phoenix again, and it gets stuck in the ability to just engulf us up in its cloaca.
Right.
We just go, no. We need variation. We need to try and remove that. So they take
once per
Showdown.
showdown.
So
we take the AI card, put it on there, so we know
and then
we have
you
a chance to
fling
get rid of it.
Well, you just fling the founding stone and guarantee it's gone.
Correct. That way we don't have to spend an eternity up a bird's ass.
Is that once per person? Because
Would
we
not
each
recommend.
have the final fighting art.
Yeah.
So we all have it.
Yes.
Okay.
What do I write?
Final
Fighting art.
And also gain 1 understanding, which really doesn't matter that much right now.
We gain 1 understanding on top with that card too, or are
Nope,
you talking about the other card?
Just the other one in case you
Yeah,
haven't
we
done
already
it.
got that one. I think.
I mean, if we get 3 understanding, we get an additional endeavor when we come back.
Except that we
Which would have been cool.
not.
Wouldn't worry about it.
Well, this is part 7, so if we die, we've been doing this for, I want to say the first 5 out of the,
We've done this
so
for
6
about
episodes.
6 weeks.
4, yeah, this is number 7.
We could have been done this whole thing in a day.
4
Just do
4
one long
episodes.
marathon.
4 episodes were 2 hours, so that's 8 hours, and then 2 episodes were 1 hour piece. So we're at 10 hours right now, plus whatever today is. So yeah, about 1 day. If we just sat and played, which I still want to do sometime in the future, like
Gotta do it on a
once,
snow day.
yeah, or something. Just go to either his house, your house, somebody's house, and just play, and we can just set up the
This
camera.
seems like a pretty good spot.
I mean, sure, but do you guys
Central
really want to be at
location.
my house for 10 or 12 hours?
Do you really want us at your house for 10 to 12 hours?
I don't want you guys here now.
I don't have kids.
For 12 hours. I feel like allergies would just drive me nuts after like 6.
See? But Corey has like a room that's all to himself, so that's a possibility.
To myself.
I have these small children that just get in the way
I
of
have
everything.
children.
So does he, but he just shoos them away.
The door locks. It literally has a sliding lock. I don't use it, but it does.
But yeah,
So
so
you have to
I,
give him like 2 weeks ahead of time to make sure that it's
It's
moving
clean?
ready. Yeah.
yeah. Even if you give him that time, it'll be 2 minutes.
There needs to be
before.
at least 4 spaces to sit.
All right. So we got the 2 endeavors. So now you said there's a story event.
We have a random story event as well as the return of the King's Man.
So we want to do the random one first. Are we rolling dice?
Is that the
It's just
King's
drop-
Man?
Okay?
Yep, that's him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So-
didn't catch his name.
Frank.
The King's
No, I'm
Man.
Frank. Did we just become best friends?
Why did you say his
Why
name?
did you say my name?
We've had this before. It's the Stranger in the Dark.
Ugh.
Yeah, didn't somebody die with that last time?
It depends. We roll a d10 and see what happens. How about
Mike?
Corey?
No, don't do it.
I don't want to do it. Corey.
Jesus Christ. Fine, give me a dice.
The
That's a
person
2.
to the right of you died. Fuck.
The stranger speaks, calling himself the Horizon Man. He claims to have touched the water and the sky. In a blink of an eye, the man is gone, leaving behind his lantern and a pile of bones. We gain 1 skull, 1 bone, and 1 broken lantern.
Oh, that's good.
Hey.
Can I roll and see how fucked I would have fucked us?
Sure.
All right.
How fucked I would have fucked us.
That's an 8. That should be good, right?
No,
And we
it
all
doesn't.
die.
The stranger calmly explains that he's always been in the settlement. We would have gained +1 population.
Ah!
And he has a special secret fighting art called Zero Presence.
And he's a man.
He's a man.
Fuck. Thanks, KJ.
You're welcome. All right, so we did that. Now we have to
Corey
do
would have
the
given
other
us a
one.
man. KJ just gave us the bone.
This is a nemesis
You're
encounter,
welcome.
meaning that he comes to us.
Okay.
He fights us on our terms.
Okay.
Is that good?
No.
All right.
Usually the nemesis encounters mean that it's a more powerful enemy that's come
Yeah,
to
like the
actually
butcher.
extinguish our life.
The butcher kind of fucked us up.
This guy looks like a bitch, though, so I think we'll have an easier time.
So what happens when the whole camp goes hunting? Like, no one's at camp?
Nobody's at camp.
Who's looking after
Who's
the
tending the
baby?
We
Fire.
don't have anything there that matters.
We have a pile of lanterns and some random buildings.
Yep.
There once was a monster that was to lead its master's regal procession. First, the monster came as a herald to its then its hungry masters. So fierce were the monster's masters that it never thought to protect its own back, knowing what horrors lay behind it.
That really seemed like it was trying to be a tongue twister for you. Like, say that 5 times fast. I don't feel like you could.
You try reading this shit with dyslexia.
I'm not blaming you. I'm saying the wording just seemed
Yeah,
like it
make
was-
fun of his disability, Corey. Good job.
I'm saying it seemed like it was worded almost like a tongue twister.
Everything's supposed to be like poetic when you read
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
The King's Man has come to collect his tithe. Remember how he had said he'd be here again in 4 lantern years?
Fuck.
It's been 4 years?
It has.
Jesus. I retire.
You have once,
I know.
and then you died.
Pretty good at it.
And now, he's just come to test our mettle to see if we can survive the coming storm.
We cannot.
We begin the,
coming
nemesis
storm or
Yep.
the coming storm?
All right. I
Maybe
know what I
both.
need to do.
I don't know if I have
volunteer
this right. I know what I need to do,
What is
but I
that,
don't know if I can do it.
God, the Futurama episode where they send them to death or death by shmush shmush. Yeah.
Shmoo shmoo?
No, it's not shmush shmush because
Snoo
that's,
snoo.
that's
No, that's
Best by
Snooky.
Snooski.
that's
from
yeah, that's South Park.
Schnoo Schnoo.
Snoo snoo.
Yeah, I think it's Schnoo
Snooky, no, Snooky wants shmush shmush.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's like that. It's like the Amazonian
The
aliens,
joke.
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there's also the joke about it too.
Yeah.
Which is what they're making fun of.
Okay.
Do we go right into the battle, or we still got more settlement stuff?
There's
as part of
another
this?
thing of the settlement that I have to flip to that I wasn't prepped for. Because
You
I have to have 3
son
different
of
things
a
set.
bitch. You'd think they'd have like
I
don't
do
know,
have bookmarks,
multiple
but I only
books.
have 2.
That's fine.
Also,
can-
we have to do our Hands of Heat
Oh yeah. Do we do that before or after we're fighting this person?
before.
Okay. And we have to do the hands of heat and then also the other thing.
Yes, we have to name our savior.
Yeah. Or the word the hell is it called? The person
Voice of reason.
There it is.
The vor.
The voice of reason, and then also who's going to be the priest or priestess.
That's the last one.
Does anybody want to do one of those? So when we get there, I know we have to roll a dice to figure some shit out, but
Correct.
does anybody want to at least nominate themselves for either one?
Are they bad?
It depends.
Yeah. If you roll bad, you're blind. If you roll good, you're blind.
With the voice of reason?
I think it's for the priest one.
I was gonna
that
say, I
is
never-
certain
The
things.
Hands of Heat is potential blind, increasing of stats.
I'm already deaf, just so everybody knows.
Permanently?
Is it a roll high, good?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I figured you'd done it before. So.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't remember which one's which. You know how many times we have to roll a dice?
Sometimes it's neither good nor bad.
That is true.
Like
It
the
can
high
be.
and the low are both bad, and then the middle is good.
You gotta
Yeah.
take the good with the bad.
It's completely random, which I like. I prefer that so that we don't have to like immediately know, oh, I rolled a 6, that's good, or I rolled a 4, that's bad.
I mean, does being deaf even affect you in this game?
It
Yes.
does for like the roar, like the lion does a roar, and anybody close to it that's not deaf gets affected. I wouldn't.
Well, that's what I mean. So it's like a plus.
It
Well,
can be a positive.
There's also something that says something
You
like
you lost an evasion, I believe, because you
I
were
did
deaf.
lose an evasion. I have minus
Ah.
1 for evasion.
So,
that's
we have to nominate who is going to be our next hand holder, essentially.
I think KJ is the
Who's
most
gonna be the
holy
next
of
brand?
us. So
The which one? I'm going
Who
to be
wants
the
to be
priest
branded?
person.
Who wants to be the next
I'm
red
going to be the
priest?
deaf.
yeah, the most
Priestess?
religious. So
Yep.
I think that fits.
Yeah.
Mowedge.
I have to roll a
Sweet
dice.
Mowedge.
That's a good
Mowedge
movie.
is what wing vath together today.
All right, my rolling.
Yes.
It's a 10.
Ooh, that's good or bad?
Thanks, Corey.
Accident.
Oh,
For
Oh,
fuck's
it's
sake!
Suffer the blinded severe head injury, but
oh my
gain
god,
+1
you're
permanent
Helen
luck.
Keller.
So I get 1 luck,
He's blind.
but I'm blind
And deaf.
and deaf. All right, fucking
Helen
Helen Keller.
Keller.
I'm changing my name. Dude, how am I going to attack things? I got it.
Yeah. What
With
does that do to him?
fisticuffs.
I'm trying to get to the wounds page.
Okay.
If you're both blind and deaf, you probably just can't go on hunts.
No, I got to be able to kill things.
No, he can be a meat shield.
You suffer -1 permanent accuracy.
God damn it.
It can be taken twice. You only got taken it once, so
Yeah,
you're
so
only
you-
blind in one eye.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you have
there you
an
go.
eye.
You're a one-eyed
Times
monster.
1.
If you suffer it again, you get a permanent -4 accuracy and have to retire.
-4? Why would I have to retire if I get -4?
can't
Oh, it means
hunt
right then.
If you're blind.
No. I just meant what would be the point of -4 if I have
For
to
the rest of the
retire
fight,
anyway.
basically.
But yeah, it's for the rest of the fight. But all right, so I got -1 to a bunch of stuff. So hopefully you people are killing some shit, cause it's probably not gonna be me.
You're going to be a meat suit.
And he comes a knocking. So
We have to do the.
Well, I
voice of
can't hear
reason.
him. I'm deaf. He can
we
knock
start
all
the
he
nemesis
wants.
You
encounter.
feel the vibrations of his
Yeah.
knock.
We start the nemesis
big
encounter.
I
knockers.
thought, didn't we need something else
The
first?
voice of reason is just a title that we add. It doesn't add anything
Oh, okay.
to us until we actually like have to worry about.
I was it last time.
fucking-
I don't mind being it again, but if one of you want to do it, that's fine too.
Rima's the voice of reason.
There you go.
All right.
Read it.
I wouldn't really trust a guy named Frank to be the voice of reason.
Especially when you know who he is.
Yeah, why? Is he somebody?
Frank Reynolds. It's
Oh, is it Frank Reynolds? Okay.
It's an always everything KJ makes is always sunny.
I didn't know
Usually.
he made it.
So
Artemis.
we
I didn't even know what your name was.
Artemis.
we instantly go into the showdown. There is no hunt track. He's here. He's ready to kick our ass.
Why is the
So
hunt track?
take out this thing then.
He's here.
Do we
he's
have
here.
other things that need to get added to the board?
Yes, just 2 pillars.
Don't we have like a bunch of supplies from our last hunt that we could use?
We use those to make the innovations instead.
That's it?
We only got 2 endeavors because only 2 people came back alive, and we used them both for innovations.
All right, so where's this dude at?
I mean, the dude's right there
I know, but on the map.
in the middle.
Dead center.
Well, sometimes like we were lined up the last time that somebody
We
came
will be
knocking.
lined up on either far edge of the board. We can either be at my side or KJ's.
We'll go with KJ's because I don't want to have to move them.
That's fair. You lazy bitch.
Yeah.
Is it all the way back, Roger?
Yes.
Okay.
He's got his back to us.
Oh,
We're not allowed to hit him in the back anyway.
Do we still have that?
Yep.
No, we don't.
Are honorable.
That's our religion.
What if I'm not
Abilities and
honorable?
You've got adopted into our religion.
Yeah. By being born in our settlement or being a member of our settlement, you are officially honorable.
We
Is that a-
baptized you.
Is it a disorder?
It is.
Is honorable a disorder?
It is,
It's on
unfortunately.
abilities and impairments.
Yeah, it's a disorder.
Depends who you ask.
I thought it was just like a fighting style or something that makes us honorable. Is it just the hands of heat fighting style?
No, it's part of our religion. The Hands of Heat just changes how we interpret things.
What's our religion?
I don't remember.
Berserker?
We're barbaric.
Yeah.
That's kind
I wouldn't bother writing it down, Mike.
I don't know where to put it.
We're gonna die.
He just
anyway.
meant that, yeah, death is coming.
If we had 11 evades, then we'd be all set.
We got 3.
Maybe.
I'm telling you, the 11 was clutch.
Yeah, I mean,
We almost beat that fucking Phoenix.
Well, there was 2 of us.
I understand. So,
Yeah.
and we literally only, I mean, you died quick, but I only
Being-
survived as long as I did.
Being the Herald of the King, the hand has a mass of initial starting abilities. It has Battle Tempo. It has King's Combat. At the start of each, it performs a basic action as well as drawing an AI card.
Okay.
It has the ability of outfighting, so it can attack from 2 spaces away.
So it can attack from 2 spaces away. So can Corey.
I can attack from 3.
2.
3.
Well, 2 with the sword. With the
Spear?
Yeah.
Yes, that is true.
It has King's Aura. Whenever its turn starts, you take 3 3 battle presence hit locations and put them on the top of the hit location deck. So the first 3 attacks will always be those.
Okay.
And it has Weak Spot. It is -4 toughness when you attack it directly behind, which we can't.
Well, can't we? But
We are
just don't-
honorable.
I know, but I thought we could still do it. We just don't get the bonus for it.
That is true. Yeah, we wouldn't get the +1 accuracy.
Good job, Rules Meister.
Got
you
it.
did it.
To put it into perspective, he has 14 toughness to start.
14?
What do you mean to start? You can get more?
Yeah,
Or get less.
you can get more.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, but 14, like my knuckles are 4. So that would mean I need a 10 to hit.
Yeah.
We're gonna die.
Like I said, the objective isn't to kill him. The objective is to survive.
Can't we just run away then?
No. He will...
How do we survive then?
So, there are 2 options. If we fight him head on and we delete his entire AI stack, we get a reward. If
That's
we
killing him.
If we survive the AI stack without it being, destroyed, and it just has to be shuffled through, we can get it to 0 without having no wounds or what have you, just all to discard. We survive the encounter.
What if we attack
So
him?
it doesn't recycle.
No, we have to
So-
go through all of those cards once.
Understood. But let's say we all just threw our flint at him or whatever it is, the
Okay.
stone. Would those 4 go away?
They would.
Understood. But then do the other ones now recycle, or you still only go through it once?
You only go through it once in this encounter, no matter what.
So yeah, I just say we fucking throw those things at him to knock out 4 of those cards real quick. But it's his turn first.
He
But
starts the fight.
Counterpoint, we can look at what the next card is and then remove 1 every time.
His basic
I can also
action,
reveal the top 2
That's
and
what I'm
put
saying.
them back in any order.
Yeah.
So can you, Corey.
I know.
His basic action is called Parry. It does not attack. It increases his toughness for the first attack against him by 3.
So it's a 7 or 17.
For the first hit only.
That's still fucking.
Is it the second number that's plus to hit? Or-
Yes.
Or is the second number the one I got to get higher?
So the second one is what your accuracy to hit him is.
Okay.
The third number down below is your bonus to deal damage. So, for example, if he has a toughness of 17, if you attack with, say, the Founding Stone, you'd only get a +1 to your roll to overcome that.
So you'd have to get a 16, which is impossible.
So I have a 5 plus.
So you would need a
9 or a 10 right now.
9 normally, but what? No, he's at a 17 right now for the first
For
attack.
first attack of our action.
Question.
A 10
If
will
we
hit
just
anyway.
used a Founding Stone for the attack, it's an automatic hit.
Correct.
So that wouldn't matter then.
So that would mean we'd have to space out our Founding Stones and potentially get more threat.
Okay, so it's every time he takes a turn that it goes up for that first attack.
Correct.
Okay.
Because at the start of his phase, he always puts 3 battle pressure cards on his hit locations,
Mm-hmm.
and he always gets that +3 toughness.
Okay.
So he's always a 17 when we're trying to attack him.
Once.
With the first attack.
First person that attacks him around.
Person
Okay.
or attack? 'Cause,
First
like,
attack. Just first swing.
This guy gets like 5 swings or whatever.
Okay, so then we just literally do you throw the Founding Stone this turn, we just try to attack, then I'll do
I
it.
have to real quick grab his 3 battle presents. The first AI ability of his is King's Walk.
He walks over and murders us.
He moves forward at his full speed twice towards us and performs his basic action.
Which is parry.
Correct. And as how parry works, it doesn't stack the toughness on the initial hit, it stacks it on every subsequent hit. So now the first 2 are 17. So he's going to move 10 spaces towards us,
But he's got to go over the thing.
which takes 2.
Still right in front of us.
Yep.
And that's his entire turn.
So he doesn't get to attack?
No, that was his entire move.
So
Okay.
he has a 17 toughness
Twice right now.
Okay.
And then it goes down to 14.
So if
Which one
KJ hits him 5 times,
The first
2 of them are
17s.
null and void.
You have to get a 10 to damage.
Well, I do get...
And he has his 3 battle
6?
pressures at the top.
Is that just on the first 2, or all 5 need to be 10s?
First, right now they're all going to need to be 10s for KJ because his strength isn't that high.
Okay, so
Just like me.
the first 2 attacks have to be 17, so 2 people should hit him with a Founding Stone to get automatic hits.
If you attack with the Founding Stone, you can't attack again.
Correct.
I understand.
Right, but we've all got like plus, besides for you, everybody's got plus like 3 or 4 speed.
Oh, plus 3 or 4 speed.
Like, I'm making
Yeah.
8 attacks right now.
I think I would also be making 8 attacks.
Oh, and I only make 2?
Yes.
I would
Or
make
3.
3. You'd be making 3 because you have
Because-
+1 speed.
It depends on which one you do.
What's
So,
your
like,
plus to hit, though?
Well, my hit roll was on mine are 7s, so 7s are higher. I hit no matter what.
mine are 6 or higher.
And then to overcome his toughness, I have a +3, which doesn't.
Yeah, I have a plus 4. It's bad.
So the Bone Club is 6 or higher to hit, and then 5
To
plus
overcome his damage
to
resistance.
overcome toughness. So the question is, if we knock him down with 2 Founding Stones,
We're
that
only going to remove battle pressure, which I don't know what those do. I just looked for the card name, put them on top.
But isn't that the hit location?
That
Not
is
the
the hit
AI
location.
cards.
It would do whatever that triggers.
Ooh, okay.
We're going to trigger it no matter what, because if we hit him.
Okay, but so he's 17 for the first 2 attacks. If we do 2 Founding Stones, then he becomes a 14. You would, to overcome his toughness, you would need a 9 still?
No, I need a 10. He's a 14.
Well, then
He's
you
a 10.
shouldn't.
Yeah, he's a
You
14
shouldn't
to
be
start.
the attacker, even if
But
you
you
have
get
17
-1
rolls.
toughness every time you successfully connect.
Yeah, when I connect, he gets -1 toughness because of the brass knucks.
All right, and how many times you
What's
get to
luck?
punch?
Luck is your critical rating. So you would get
So a 9 or
9 or 10
higher
is considered
a
a critical or perfect hit.
Okay.
Okay, so a 9 or 10 will hit for him then.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a little better then. And you get how many attacks?
8.
He gets all the attacks because he has all the speed.
Okay, well then, if a 9 or a 10 will hit, you might as well take a chance on the first one.
Is someone using the Founding Stone first?
Well, so other than KJ, who has the most attacks?
Roger.
We have a
Okay,
shit ton.
So Mike and I will do Founding Stones, yeah.
Unless Mike's got a different plan.
I have an attack of 6, so you should use yours.
We
Yeah,
both have to.
We're
Yes.
gonna get.
Well, you don't both have to. One of you could use one, and then one of my 8 attacks will just take the 14 toughness, which means I'm just not going to be able to hit with, or 17 toughness.
Oh,
which means I won't
why
hit
don't
with
you
it.
just
do we
attack
want to
with
just
8?
test it out and just see what battle pressure actually does?
Well, we'd have to hit first, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why don't you just swing 8 times and
Why don't you just swing twice?
I could, but you have 8 attacks, and mine is more likely to hit than your attacks.
It is. Actually, it's about equal.
Well, I'm +5.
You'd be a 9 or 10, and he's a 9 or 10.
Oh, because of his ability. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have 8 attacks. Use 2 to get through the first 2
Well,
shield things.
you make all 8 or nothing. There's no
Well,
choosing.
he just meant that
Yeah.
2
I
of
just
them
mean,
won't matter.
6 will hit regularly. I mean,
Well-
they could matter. So roll the first 2 first because it's against 17.
No, I got to roll them all.
Well, hold up. But then how do you know which ones are hitting the 17 versus
we
the
I
get
14?
to pick our targets.
Oh, you get to pick?
But there's only 7 dice, just for the record, so I'm going to have to roll
we
another
reroll
one.
one, which is
Okay.
no big deal. 9s and 10s.
None of those. I got 1 9, and then I got to roll another one.
So that negates negates his bonuses.
Yep.
Battle pressure. This hit is canceled.
For fuck's sake.
If the survivor is adjacent to the monster, they may use what's called King's Step, which is a story event.
I may use it.
Yes.
I don't know what the story event is.
they always seem bad. I just wouldn't do it.
Do it. You could become a king,
I could become a king.
or maybe one step closer to the king, or maybe you get stepped on like by the king.
Oh, for sure. Those pointy shoes going up your ass. I called it.
The body trembles and your mind wavers to struggle to stay standing against the pressure projected by the monster. We discard all unresolved hit locations in attack and attempt to overcome.
Well,
He didn't have any, so that's good.
yeah, overcome it. Climb, overcome.
Okay.
Roll me a d10 to see what happens. You do not have any momentum yet.
I have an 8.
Just as you start to follow the monster's subtle movements, the tip of the king's man's foot hooks your ankle. You are knocked down. Gain 1 tempo token. Every time you try to get through the king's step, you gain an additional tempo token.
Nice.
Just a random token will be fine.
There's all kinds of them in here. There's tempo,
Yes.
evasion, luck, strength, movement, speed.
Yeah, just give him movement for right now. All right. That is its first attack. I keep this separate because it's going to add back to the top of its pile.
Are you going to attack it?
So we have 117 to overcome for toughness because we didn't.
Wait, I thought his first 2 attacks triggered both.
First 2 hits are 17.
Oh, it's the first 2
Oh, I
hits?
thought you said it was
Oh.
first 2 attacks.
So
No.
I still got to roll, though, just because if I get a 10...
Your attack was nullified on.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Also, I think I get 4 attacks, not 2, because I have the +1, which gives me another action, and the bone club swings twice is a speed of 2.
So it'd be 3 swings.
Why not 4? 2 twice.
No, speed is just cumulative additive. It's not additive. It's additive, not multiplicative.
So it's
2 plus 1.
It's 3.
oh, okay. So and you get 8 because you have what?
The fisticuffs.
Which are paired weapons, so he can make the attacks of both weapons as long as he uses that as an action. So it's like 5,
So I get
4,
4 attacks, but every time I use the fisticuffs, it's 2. So it's 8.
because he has so much speed.
Okay.
Just like me, I'm using the Katars, so I have a shit ton of speed as well.
okay.
Okay.
But I only hit on a 10, so
I mean, I can go next. I guess I have 6.
Well, he still has a toughness of 14.
17.
17.
the first hit's a 17.
Yeah. First and second.
Yep.
Because no one's hit him yet.
But you hit him.
You hit
No.
him, so it nullifies. Yeah, you technically hit him. You got the hit
Yeah,
location.
you still
Oh,
hit.
okay.
Yeah. He didn't lose a card though.
Nope.
No, because I didn't do any damage because I got nullified.
Wait, shouldn't I thought I was gonna founding stone or somebody was at least.
Nothing.
No hits.
Okay.
What do you hit on, Mike?
10.
This is 6+.
So 6 or higher is your accuracy to hit. So yeah.
But
So
you
anything
said
6 or higher.
one of them was
Just-
a 17.
That's
Well,
your
what-
toughness.
Here, this one hits the 17.
That one,
This one will hit when it's 14, and the rest.
and then the 7 also goes
Why?
because he's a 6 or higher.
That's 13.
No, I'm saying it to hit him is accurate. You roll against the accuracy of the weapon. You're not worrying about toughness immediately to determine hits.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So
Yep,
then, did you move that 7?
No.
Yes, it's only
Yeah,
yes.
These were the only ones that were
Okay, so
up there. Yeah.
So we automatically know battle present. The first hit is canceled. The
No,
second
not
two
that
attacks at another battle present. That attack is canceled. And now to roll to wound, you're hitting him in his regal skirt. Go ahead and roll me your roll for strength.
Hang on. So you could have chose that it's a 7 and 8, so it's an automatic hit with the 10.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that's
let's
what
just
we're
do
doing.
that.
We'll just do the automatic hit
So
for the
roll
10.
But
for
roll
crit.
to see if it's a crit.
Critical
yeah.
strike or not.
Just one.
It is not.
Oh,
What is it?
it's a 9.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh, wait.
Neither do you.
Yeah,
it's the
I know.
eye of the
I used
beholder
to.
or something
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah.
it's called.
He takes his wound. However, there's a reflex. We return any discarded battle pressure cards to the top of the hit location deck.
Any? So they're all discarded?
All 3 of them go right back
Well,
to the top.
It doesn't matter. He said that they go back every start of his
So,
turn.
Yeah, but now
We
you
have-
still have a turn.
Yeah,
you
that's
have
true.
2
Yeah.
options to try and use King's Step as well.
what do you mean I have 2 options?
You have 2, since you have 2 hits from battle pressure, you have 2 rolls on the chart to get King's Step as well.
You don't have to, though.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
9.
Should he roll the other one or wait?
You sense a pattern and foresee the monster's attempt to trip you. At the last moment, you shift your balance. You suffer 1 damage to the legs, but gain 1 tempo token.
Where the...
You don't have any leg armor?
Nope.
Okay.
And then if you want to try the second one, go ahead.
6.
So that'd be a 7 because you have a tempo token. At a 7, just as you start to follow the monster's movements, the tip of the king's man foot hooks your ankle. You're knocked down. Gain another tempo token.
No damage, though.
No.
All right. Then I'll swing 3 at him.
It's whatever your weapon's accuracy is to hit.
So 6.
6s or higher.
I don't know which one
That's
it
a
was.
3.
That's a
It's a
3.
three.
This is the one that he...
So
You didn't
no
throw
hits
it
for
away.
I
Corey.
didn't throw away. Yeah, no hits.
No hits.
Okay, Kingsman's turn.
We're doing well, guys.
See what I said? This would be a rough one.
Yep.
He performs his basic action. Our first attack against his toughness will be a 17.
Mm-hmm.
AI card. Clang. The King's Man bangs his lantern halberd rhythmically against the ground. All non-deaf survivors suffer 3 brain damage.
So start subtracting some insanity, boys.
Which I have 3 exact. Thank
What
fucking
if-
Christ.
I don't have any, right?
You suffer brain trauma.
Yeah,
What do I do?
too.
Check this?
Yeah. Don't they have to roll a dice?
Yep.
Both of you have to
Um,
roll a d10.
Full move the King's Man away from the most survivors.
Move them away.
Yep, he moves 5 spaces away.
Well, you don't have to go straight away, right? Keep him close. Put him 3 in front of me so I can do my special.
What?
He only has a movement of 5.
Yeah, you can't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Why
That's
not?
just dumb.
Yes,
The whole idea behind it is to move away.
correct. He has to move away from the most number of survivors.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then we roll for brain trauma. Roll d10s.
2.
7.
Oh, Mike.
Come on. First time we get to roll for brain trauma. 2. Mortal terror. No ifs, ands, or buts. The survivor is dead.
Aww.
On a fucking 2?
1 to 2.
7?
Pretty sure he got +1 for something.
Lunacy. Gain a random disorder and 1d5 insanity.
Just roll a
Roll a
D10.
d10, divide by 2.
by 2. Okay.
2.
Well, that's good, actually,
I
right?
hate this game.
Do I still have brain damage then?
Yeah.
So I keep that checked. Okay.
Yep.
I just didn't know.
Sorry, Mike.
I don't think it's going to be much longer for the rest of us, if that helps.
Maybe I'll get one of those disorders that make you like an X-Men he was talking.
Well, there's
Could
one
get
that makes you
could get
immortal.
immortal.
There we go.
Pick one.
Immortal! Oh, dude!
He picked immortal.
You gotta summon it, I tell you.
Heart of the cards, baby.
You are immortal. You will live forever and cannot be killed. While you are insane, convert all damage dealt to your hit locations to brain damage. You are so busy reveling in your own glory that you cannot spend survival while insane.
You are technically insane as long as you have insanity.
It says record an archive, but can I just keep it for now so I don't forget?
So now if he ever swings at you for normal damage, it hits your brain first. It hits your insanity points first.
That's fine.
That's a very good disorder to have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wolverine, dog.
So
Or
you
more
can't
like
be
Deadpool,
killed
I guess.
ever? Like, he could roll something like you're dead and you're not dead?
Can I pass this
Yeah.
on to my offspring?
No.
Ah, damn it.
It also sounds but it says you send the damage to your brain first,
Correct.
but then what happens
once
to
you're
the
out
rest
of
of it?
once you're out of sanity,
Yeah.
it goes to your body.
So then he can die.
Correct.
It just makes it harder.
It's a
to
delusion.
die.
It's basically a lot of extra armor. He's
Okay.
got 2 extra armor right now for free.
Gotcha. Okay. So
Then it
now
goes to
it's
our initiatives.
turn, and I have to stand up, which is my movement. So I'm just going to use the founding stone.
Okay. We will just instantly go to battle pressure,
So
and
you
it
want
gets
to
rid of a.
be you want to be insane for that
Yeah.
as much as possible. So Corey, when it's your turn, you want to have him target you.
Yes, so you gain the insanity buff. You gain the loss of sanity bonus. Okay. Battle pressure. Do you want to try and do the king's step again? Cha-cha-cha?
No.
Okay.
Well, you get momentum.
You do. The roll does affect something if we survive.
I got 6.
You're
It's
not. It'll be a 7. You're knocked down again. You gain
Can
momentum.
I have a momentum? See, that's why I didn't want to get knocked down. Because now I got to fucking get back up, and he's...
Got to get up.
It's
Get
far,
up to
far
get
away.
down.
Well, you
All
throw
right.
a stone. You throw your stone.
Negates
I
is
did.
17, so everything's a 14 now toughness. I'm going to move my hairy ass all the way up to him. I'm in base-to-base contact, and I'm going to channel my inner Mark McGuire and swing for the fences.
I thought that was me.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I would have been out of range last time to do my attack. But that's okay.
Much better. I get 3 hits this time.
Nice.
Did you re-roll one of the dice?
3 hits this time.
Okay.
I have 2 battle pressure
Reverse.
and an attempt to wound at his regal helm. If I actually attacked him with a dagger, which I don't have, I would gain +3 to strength to wound this location. All right, so I have to roll a 10. My plus to hit is 3, so that's about as far away as I could physically
Yeah,
get.
that wasn't great.
I'm familiar with that roll.
There is no reflex. I'm going to try to double up my tempo here. We'll see what happens. 9 and 10.
That
Well,
seems good.
where were those a second ago?
Fucked if I know. I can't control my dice.
I died. So to remind you guys, I'm still here.
Yeah, we remember.
This is like the 3rd time this has happened
Dying.
to you.
Oh, I
specifically.
feel like
Oh,
most
my-
of... I was going to say, he's had the
I've
most
made a lot of
characters
characters.
die.
Yeah. I'm pretty
Either
pop-
from random events...
I'm pretty popular, but I don't live long.
I thought you were going to say you were pretty popular with
I
death.
suffer a damage to
Pretty
the
popular with
leg,
death.
gain momentum, and then I grasp the pattern behind the monster's fine movements, a rhythm that lets me control the pace of the fight. I have overcome battle pressure and learned something valuable. I gained the King's Step secret fighting art.
Okay.
So you ignore his armor?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Where's the fighting?
Mike, you want to give him your momentum thing?
It's a tempo.
Tempo token.
Momentum.
I know, but that's because they couldn't find tempo.
Well, no, that's movement.
Tempo.
Movement.
It's called tempo.
Mom's called
In truth, I have no
tempo.
idea where it is in the
Matt
stack.
Taylor, you said that.
That are okay.
No, I know you. You're like, oh.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what I was trying to be like. Could it be offensive?
Just depends how I explain it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's in there somewhere. Basic fighting arts. Disorders, terrain.
Is there a basic one? There's no secrets in here?
I don't believe so, but I may have mixed
So while they're doing that, I'm trying to think for because if this episode ends and we're not doing one next week for Halloween, then we've got like 3 weeks before Thanksgiving, and then we're gone the following week. And then I think when we get back, the week after we get back, potentially starting the D&D, a new session of D&D.
King's Step.
Okay.
Whenever you attack, you may discard any number of battle pressure hit locations drawn and draw an equal number of new hit locations.
So that's good. So you should attack first.
Whenever you attack after drawing hit locations, but before rolling to wound, you may choose one hit location drawn and discard it to draw a new hit location.
Go.
Traps will cancel this effect.
Oh.
That's a twat.
Nope, that was my entire
All
turn.
right, Corey. I don't think you can attack.
Well, not now, because I think
It's too far away.
my movement is a 5.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 2 spaces?
That is
I can use my spear from 2
Okay,
spaces.
so you get 3 attacks.
3 attacks or whatever your weapons ratio
It
is.
needs a 6 or higher to hit.
Yep, 6 or higher.
It shall be done.
2, 4, 4.
7.
I was right with 2 and 4.
The hit location, the Regal Plume.
Yeah.
You need a 10, Corey. To
What's
hit.
your weapon strength?
3?
3. You need a 10 to hit to wound.
That's an 8.
So close.
Closer than I thought it would
Hang
be.
on.
No
Damn
plus
it,
luck.
You got nothing.
Okay. KJ stands up. Oh, no, it's right here. Did
No,
his
I
thing.
already
So it
did.
goes to the monster's turn.
Yep.
These go there. It
Yep.
parries.
You're asking
You're a
about-
monster.
Oh.
Lash Out. When Lash Out comes into play, draw an AI card. Coup de grace.
Oh, fuck. Somebody
It
just
says
dies.
coup de grace, though. I don't know.
Ah, fucking French
It's coup de
spelling.
grace.
Is grace grace?
Yep.
Coup de grace. All survivors are dead.
No.
Are doomed.
There you go.
I don't know what doomed is.
Can't we just dodge?
We could.
Target a random knockdown survivor
Fuck!
in range.
Wait, I'm not in range.
Well, I don't know. What's the range?
I think his range is 5.
His range is 1.
2.
It's whatever your lash out range is. So those
Oh.
blue spaces.
Okay, yeah. Let's trip zone. Whenever a survivor moves into the space in the trip zone, they end their movement and suffer.
Oh, his
bash.
range is 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm out of range, but you said he's in the. You guys are in the blue zone.
We're in the
then.
trip zone.
Yeah.
Well, whenever a survivor moves into a space in the trip zone, they end their movement
moved
and
into.
suffer bash.
Okay.
Which knocks us back.
So you guys wouldn't do that right now.
If there are no knockdown survivors in range, discard coup de grace and perform a basic action.
It
Okay.
parries again.
Full move towards target. Target suffer 1 severe head injury with -5 to the roll result.
Ooh, so
Wait.
it's a different basic action then.
Yeah.
Because he's got.
Well, the closest one is you, Roger.
Yep. So I just suffer a severe head injury.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna. Oh shit! I'm
Die?
doomed. Doomed. You can't spend survival.
Oh, you can't. You can. Okay.
Oh, I can't either.
Why?
Was it Immortal that said that? You are so busy reveling in your own glory that you cannot spend
Yeah, but
survival.
you can take the damage.
Although I'm not insane at 2, right? It's 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can right now.
All right. Let's see what my head injury is at -5.
It says when
You're
you're
dead.
insane. I'm not
1.
yet.
Head explosion. My head erupts in a shower of
Ah.
gore, killing me instantly.
Does that make me?
All
wanna
other
say-
survivors are so disturbed they lose 1 survival.
All right, I'm at 2.
Well, this is a fun game.
Yep.
All right. So is it our turn now?
What
Yep.
are you guys both males?
I'm a female. He's a male.
We have
Oh,
a
We
chance.
got this. To be fair, I'm deaf and blind.
That is usually
So,
how we pretend.
How am I supposed to consent? I'm just saying I can't really consent.
Your
We
consent
just-
is not required.
It's Corey, yeah.
You just have to make 7 more attacks.
Well, I can't make any. Oh, wait, no, I can use the bone dart, I guess. So I stand.
Why can't you?
He can't- he's
from
out
a
of range.
distance.
Can't move.
Yeah, yeah.
How far away is bone dart? Range
6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yep.
Okay. And I get 4 attacks with it?
Yes.
Can I have another dice? That's too many. There we go. And it hits on a 7,
Correct.
but it doesn't. It hits on an 8 because of my -1 accuracy.
Correct.
God damn it. That's a 10.
That is a perfect hit. But
Okay.
unfortunately, battle pressure. It is
uh,
negated.
But no.
Yeah.
God.
The
damn
guy
it.
who can negate this shit just got his head exploded.
I got. What if I have a little bit of your brain on me because I was so close?
Okay.
I gain the ability.
You minus your survival.
Okay. Go ahead, Corey. Do something.
Well, I can't hit him with Bone Club because it's not a range of 2.
You could use your lion thing to jump 3 space,
It has
1,
to be
2, 3, bam.
and you're still base-to-base contact, baby.
it's gonna
Move
be a
3
straight
spaces
line.
in a straight line. Then if you move 3 spaces,
what you did.
activate. I guess that works. Yeah.
you get +1 strength.
Yes, I do. Okay, fuck it. And then I activate it.
How many hits do you got? 4 or 3? 3. And it's a 5.
6.
Because don't you get +1 to strength?
Yes, sorry, 5.
5.
Nope, strength is to overcome toughness. Accuracy is to
Oh,
hit.
that's right. So still a 6.
All right, still 6. 10.
Okay.
Perfect hit. Unfortunately
Oh,
for you,
God, yeah.
there's
just
battle pressure.
fucking.
Who'd have guessed? Do you want to try and roll for the tango?
Oh, yeah. I never did that.
What does
Do you
the-
want to?
No, because he keeps knocking me the fuck down.
What
Okay.
does tempo do?
It gives you a +1 to the results on his king step roll.
All right, fuck it.
You're knocked down.
6.
Just as you start to follow the monster's subtle movements,
Mike, can you give him the tempo?
you are
thing?
knocked down and you gain a tempo token.
That's fine. Now I got tempo.
All right, back to the Kingsman's turn.
Are we switching who's controlling him, or is that not in this case?
You can switch who it's targeting.
Well, I want to. At some point, I want to turn to make it attack me to get my insanity.
You can do it on this next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was just.
Battle pressures go back to the
For
top of the deck.
Fuck's
Okay.
sake.
Parry hits up. Toughness becomes 17.
Yeah.
It's a hammer.
So he targets me then, right?
Yes.
So I get
Pick
my insanity.
target.
Yep.
I pick myself, and I go to 3 insanity, which means I'm immortal finally.
You die. If you're immortal, you die twice.
And then I come back. So
Closest knockdown survivor in range.
Yep.
okay, that's me.
Closest threat in range.
Then it's basically if there's nobody there who's knocked
Then
down, then it goes to the
threat.
next threat.
Yeah.
And then it
Move and
does-
attack, speed 3, accuracy 3 plus damage 3.
So 3 attacks at 3s or higher to hit.
Okay.
And he's knocked down, so 2s are higher?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Just 3s or higher to hit.
Go ahead, Mike. 3s are higher to hit.
I mean,
Roll the other
if
one.
we're
too.
rolling low, it should be. Yeah. Oh God.
You
Oh, you got one.
one
You got
miss.
one. Okay.
And what's the damage?
Plus 3.
Damage is 3.
So that's
you take
6.
6.
And so you can take away 3 insanity.
Before damage, destroy armor. Reduce armor at this hit location to 0 before applying damage.
So how does that work? Because it says while you are insane, convert all damage that would be dealt to your hit locations to brain
Correct.
damage.
We would roll
So
your
I'd
first
lose
3
my
hit
head thing?
locations.
Oh, okay.
With the insanity goes away.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yep, you'd lose all that insanity points. Those will go away.
Okay.
And then the next 3 hit locations, wherever they hit, it destroys that armor permanently.
But I can choose to dodge.
At this point, because you're no longer immortal.
Yes.
Okay.
So now you can spend your survival.
Okay. So, well, really, are there 6 different attacks or 3 attacks?
It's 6
It's
attacks.
six.
Okay. So I would have to spend I'd have to spend 3 survival, and I don't even have 3
You
survival.
have 2.
You have
Yeah.
2. So
Okay. All right. Anyways,
Depends what it lands on.
so these are the 3 that I'm gonna get rid of
roll.
insanity.
Jesus.
Shut the fuck up.
okay, so the insanity's gone. You would have been taking a waist,
But-
chest, and waist.
So I don't lose the armor?
Nope.
Oh, okay. And then now I roll.
Now you
3
roll the
more.
3 to see where you lose your armor and take the damage.
What is that one?
Legs, head.
All right. So I lose an armor on leg.
Which you don't have. We get rid of the rawhide headband permanently.
Okay.
It is destroyed.
And I'll
You take a heavy injury to the legs.
or I could just dodge one, right?
You could.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just take a light injury.
I'll dodge one and only take a light injury, because then I don't have to roll and maybe lose my leg, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that seems good. What did I just erase?
Leg. Your insanity,
Oh.
which you're still. You don't have
So
any.
even if he takes like maximum damage, he still can't be killed, though, right?
No, he can die now.
Now he
'Cause
can because he doesn't have any.
He's
any
not insane
insanity.
anymore, which means he's not immortal.
It doesn't say you're insane if you're not immortal. It just
Doesn't say
says
you can-
while you are insane,
Which
convert all damage
is not
dealt
insane.
to hit location to brain damage.
Right, which he's not insane anymore.
You are immortal. You will live forever and cannot be killed.
That's just a descriptor of it.
Yeah.
Well, true, but like if he gets to the point where he takes heavy damage and it says you are killed.
It won't. Yeah, it might not kill you instantly.
I think it still does. but
I
don't
personally would say it still does.
know. I think
as
it still
well.
does. I think the whole idea behind the disorders is when you're insane.
As long as you're insane, you're immortal.
Yeah. Because then it just takes all that damage off that. So if your insanity was up at 20, then you took 10
That's
damage.
a shit ton of soak.
Yeah. All right. So his turn's done.
Yep, goes to us.
Okay.
You can't use survival.
While you're insane.
While he's insane.
Which he's no longer insane.
Correct. I'm not going to be able to get close enough to hit this fucker. God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, I have to do this goddamn bone darts again. One hit,
Regal present.
which is just going to be the whatever.
Yep, the battle pressure.
Yep. And I can... no, I don't want to get knocked down right now either, so no.
Okay.
I'm not going to do
Then
the
goes to
thing.
Corey.
Corey stands up.
And then I swing with the bone club.
6 or higher.
2 hits.
Well, unfortunately for you, those were both battle pressure because he has 3.
This is dumb. Why don't you do something, KJ?
I've been too far away. You could have at least used your goddamn fucking stone.
Welcome
And
to the
then
King's
what
Man.
would that do? It'd get rid of one of those
It
things?
would get rid of one of the AI cards.
And then what?
It would get rid of one AI card.
No,
You'd be
it
one turn closer to surviving.
No,
Yeah.
it gets absorbed by the other
Not
thing.
when it's a founding stone.
Nope, Founding Stone is an automatic critical strike.
What if I roll 10, it's an automatic critical strike, right?
It's not automatic. It is a perfect hit, which you just
Oh.
it would automatically hit
Okay.
you. Ignore toughness.
Oh, you could have done that.
I already used mine. I was
Well,
the first
Do you
one
want
to
to try
use
and
it, you
roll
fuck.
for tempo?
Uh,
Get knocked down again?
do I get to roll twice?
Why would he get to roll twice?
Because I hit
He
twice.
hit twice, and he hit 2 battle pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
it. 7 and 9.
7. Well, now 8, actually. You sense a pattern and foresee the monster's attempt to trip you. You suffer 1 damage to the leg.
Fuck.
That's heavy.
Yep, I already have the page saved. And then, congratulations!
You now get the
You've
card
learned King
Roger
Step.
had. And then he also got a 10. So 9 plus 1. Is that...
That at 10 or higher is you gain the King Step fighting art.
Oh, so he would have gained it. Okay. Without taking the leg damage. Now you got to roll a d10, Corey, because you might be dead.
You might lose your legs.
Does that mean I'm dead? 9.
That should be fine.
I don't
Broken
know.
ankle.
I think it's...
Bloody thighs!
Oh, okay.
Gain 2 bleed tokens.
Oh, that does suck,
fuck.
though.
That's 1. Just act like it's 2.
Yep, pretend it's 2.
And then...
I don't need these anymore, right? Because I already got it. The tempo, that's all it
Correct.
did. So I'll just... those 2.
So it's its turn?
Yep.
So now it's got the toughness of 17 again.
Yep.
Okay. Mike, does it kill us?
Hook and pull. Pick target. Furthest threat in field of view in range.
KJ.
Hey,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, get that blinded deaf bitch.
Move and attack. Speed 3, accuracy 3+, damage 3.
Go ahead and roll.
All right, so three attacks, 3 or higher.
You can do it.
2 or higher.
That's right.
One
two
doesn't
two
hit.
hits.
But
Any
I
effect
can
before
dodge
damage?
both.
Any effects before damage, or just go straight to
No,
the
it's
6?
after damage.
Okay, so he gets 6 damage.
I could dodge 2 of them. That is 3 chests and a head. Don't like that it's a head. So I could dodge that one.
When he dodges, shouldn't he dodge the hit, not the damage?
Damage. Just dodges damage.
That's weird.
You're weird.
Like the hit is like him going towards you, like attacking your chest, and the
Right.
damage is him actually doing the damage.
I understand,
so you're,
but
you're
so-
dodging, like you're like, oh, it's gonna hit my chest. Dodge.
It's going to cave my chest in. Not only hits and like causes a laceration.
Waste
Waste
so that
legs.
gets rid of that, and then 1 hand. Light. Okay.
No heavy wounds.
No heavy wounds.
After damage, move the monster back 2 spaces without turning.
Okay.
Target suffers grab. Grab. Place target knocked down in front of the monster. Target suffers 1 damage per monster level.
1. So you roll random damage.
God damn it!
Are you sure you're done reading the card? There's not a
God
third?
damn it.
Everyone else dies.
Probably.
I have to roll for chest.
Okay, let's see.
Ugh, it's a 3.
Bleeding. Gain 2 bleed tokens.
All right, I'll just mark it. Bleed. Okay,
Then it goes to,
our turn.
well, I can't say ours, but yes.
Well, that's fair. Okay,
All right. Bleed.
I'm gonna stand
bleed
up.
damage.
I bleed at the end.
It doesn't work like
I want
that.
my 8 fucking strikes.
Corey attacks first.
Why?
He wants
King's
me to use...
step.
What does
Okay.
that do?
Gets rid of battle pressure.
That's fair.
Okay, yeah, sure. Can I do my charge forward 3 thing?
Yes. It'd still be base-to-base contact.
Let's do that shit. Rick James!
1 hit.
1 hit.
So it negates battle tempo.
Okay.
You draw the next card, which is battle tempo.
Okay.
It says discard any number.
Yep. So we discard all of the battle tempos, and you get to choose between, the Regal Collar or the Regal Greaves.
Which one should I choose, Roger?
The Regal Collar only has a bonus if you attack with a dagger. The Regal Greaves have a reflex.
We don't want the reflex, right?
Yeah, that's your decision if you want to get hit by the monster or not.
I do not. So
It's acid
we will do
reflex.
the non-reflex one.
Okay. And your damage has to be a 10, because remember, he has technically 17 toughness.
Isn't that only because of those things?
No, that's because of his basic action. His basic action of parry.
Oh. I thought basic action parry put those things on top.
Nope,
what-
that's King's Aura.
Oh, okay.
It's actually he's got a toughness, or he's got a
+1 strength.
yeah.
So, still
I
physically
need a
impossible.
9. Yeah.
10!
Critical hit.
Critical.
Look at me coming up big.
I mean, you still could have used your founding stone and just automatically done that, but that's fine.
It was not the killing blow, so you don't gain any extra abilities.
That sounds right.
If it was, we get to keep his halberd.
Okay.
Now it's KJ's turn.
And give me all the dice.
And now you don't have to deal with the +17?
Yeah, now it's
Correct.
only a 14.
which is still bad because it still means I need a 10.
Still,
I mean, it's the
you
same
don't
for
have
me
any
either
battle
way.
pressure.
2, 4, 6, 7. I need a 7 or higher to hit.
Yay, accuracy.
I got 2 perfect hits.
Is that it?
Oh no, I got 1 more dice. But yes, yep, those don't do anything.
You have the Regal Sheath and the Regal Gauntlet.
So I hit both either way, but now
Yep.
I want to roll for criticals.
Yep.
Which are just the 10s. Right? Yeah. Nope. Oh, I got a 9, but that doesn't matter.
Nope.
So both hit.
Reflex, wound. The attacker gains +1 survival.
There you go.
Do I have to use it immediately? I was waiting for that.
No. Basically, all that happens is the other King's Sheath, it resets his battle tempo.
Okay.
those all just go to the discard anyway.
Technically, yeah. But I'm just doing it just for... I've been doing it for so long.
Prosperity's sake. Now I have to suffer my bleed. Corey, you have to
me
suffer
too.
your
Yeah,
bleed
give
as
me
well.
Hands and
Chest.
chest.
Chest and waist. So I have to roll for the chest again.
Okay.
It's a 10.
I take a light on the hands.
You're bowled over. The blow sends you sprawling, and you are knocked down.
Shock.
Chest is armor 2? Is that what that means? Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be a 1 now?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And this hands one doesn't give you any armor?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Insane Survivors gained 1 speed.
Well,
Adjacent.
Would've had it.
Adjacent.
yeah. So, like, if I was
It's
insane.
second to last
Oh.
action
Why do you make me kill them?
because it's more fun this way.
I don't think so.
Pick target, closest threat, in field of view, in range. So
Either one.
In
Oh,
field of view
me-
is it directly
me?
in front.
It's
directly in front. It's KJ.
Yeah. It's fine.
Full move towards target.
It
Already there.
doesn't have to.
Make a separate attack against each survivor in the highlighted zone in order to indicate. So
I think it's just going to be me.
it's just you, yeah.
What do you got? How many attacks?
333.
See why the objective is just to survive?
Mm-hmm.
One hit for 3 damage.
Hit!
For 3 damage.
Aw, 3 damage.
Well, you got a
After damage
survival.
effect.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like any of this. So I'm just going to take... These are going to be screwed anyway, and I'm just going to dodge the head.
Okay, after damage effect.
Bash, knock back 5.
So you're knocked back 5 and knocked prone.
You already, bro.
I know.
He just golf swung at you. And let's
I have to
roll your
for
chest
body.
twice.
Good lord.
9 and 9, sir.
You're knocked
Collapsed
down.
lung. You can't breathe. Gain -1 permanent movement.
Twice?
Yep.
You can't
3.
breathe?
He has collapsed
It just
lungs.
means I'm like gasping for air.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I would think it'd be worse than, you can't move 5 feet now if you can't breathe.
Okay.
You're having a hard time breathing very,
Yeah, that
very
might be
a
a better
lot.
way.
So, our turn.
Your turn.
Use your fucking founding stone.
Why? I got rid of the 3 things.
No, they come back every turn.
They come back every round.
Oh, I thought this just got rid of them.
No.
It said discard them.
When you attack,
Oh.
we have 1 AI card to survive.
Literally, all we have to do is survive that, and then
That's it,
survive. Yeah,
But if I don't
His last ditch.
that's his
basic
last
action.
attack. Period.
He has
No, that's his last attack.
This is his last. Then he has his basic action, which he performs when he's at his last state.
Okay, I just have a question though.
Okay.
If I throw the founding stone, will it get rid of that?
It's gonna get rid of it.
Okay. And then
It's also going to discard the top 3 when you do that.
Correct.
it will?
Yeah, because you're making an action using battle tempo. Your king step.
Yeah, but I thought it would only get rid of the top one. It says whenever you attack after drawing hit locations, but before rolling to wound, you may choose 1 hit location
yeah, you
drawn
still
and
roll.
discard
Technically
it.
speaking, you still use the founding stone like you would normally. You rolled a perfect hit.
I know,
then
but
you go to-
only 1 hit, so it only discards the 1 card.
Right. Then read it. Keep reading.
Discard it to draw a new hit location.
Right. So then you draw another one,
Which discards
and then you discard
king's
it.
presence.
I'm fine interpreting it that way, but I definitely interpret it the other
You've
way.
gained +1 survival as you struck the regal sabatons.
Yay.
Survival. Which is good because if it attacks you next, you can dodge.
It is going to. It has 1 last action.
So I have a turn, but now, so with it having no AI cards left,
Mhm.
and I stand and I use bone darts, will that
Nothing's
kill
gonna
it, or
happen.
is he just gonna attack anyway?
It's just going to attack anyway.
Okay, so I'm
even
going...
even if he hits it when there's no AI card?
because there are AI cards, technically.
Oh.
It's just, once he goes through the thing, it's just he's done.
He has one last attack.
Yeah.
And he's over.
So let's just do the one last attack. I thought his one attack was the parry thing.
He's got one final attack.
All right.
So if
With a
that's the
sword.
case, then you should just
I
move out of the
can't
way.
move. I had to stand.
You don't have a thing on yours?
Oh, I can move though, right?
Yeah, you should get out of the way.
All right.
Yeah, don't make you have survival.
Yeah. So what?
Yeah, but you still get out of the way.
Heavy.
Yeah, I mean, he could hit everyone on the board for all we know.
No, he's not gonna hit everybody on the board.
How much move do I got? 5?
5.
So I guess I go this way. 1, 2. Roger, just before I move, I don't have to hit him again.
No.
He does this, and then we're done.
He does that and you're done.
Okay.
Let me get to his last attack. The penalty. He points at a random survivor and they have to roll on a table. Odds, Corey, even, KJ.
Come to daddy. Oh no.
Odd. Corey, roll a d10.
Will do. 4.
Your ribs suddenly twist inward to puncture your heart.
I'm alive.
If you have no survival, you die.
I have survival.
He has one
I
survival.
have 2.
Okay.
Otherwise, you lose all of your survival and suffer broken ribs, the severe penalty.
Sweet.
He just points at you and your fucking ribs explode.
Yep.
He's metal as fuck.
And what do I suffer?
Broken ribs.
He's gonna find that. It's one of the.
Oh, it's not like I don't do
it's
it
a-
on here.
It is a heavy
It
thing
hurts
here.
you lose 1 point of permanent speed.
Okay.
Here, 4.
It hurts to even breathe.
Well,
Yeah, been there.
I'm at
Speed.
speed.
Oh,
Yeah, it
speed
gets
or not
fucked.
movement?
Speed.
Oh, all right.
You fucking bitch.
You bitch.
Giving me attitude.
I mean, you were going to try to attack it again rather than use the founding stone.
I was clarifying how it worked. It's fair.
Aftermath. Any victorious survivor may immediately select Spear as a weapon proficiency, regardless of age milestone.
Sure.
I don't have one. He does, though.
Yeah.
You
Might as
gain 1 hunt experience, and we roll to see what he leaves us as a gift for surviving.
Survivors, hopefully.
Right?
Who wants to roll
I
to
got
see
it.
what he leaves us?
That's a 10.
That's bad in this game.
Probably.
The King's Man bows graciously and vanishes, leaving a package carefully wrapped in 1 leather strange resource.
It's a baby.
No, you
Inside is 1 skull, 5 random basic resources, and a steel sword.
Okay.
However, we don't have enough people to start another showdown, so unfortunately for us, this is game over.
So anytime you have less than 4, it's just game over?
Statistically speaking, yeah. Because what's your next hunt?
I wouldn't hunt. I would try to make love.
Unfortunately, we have to hunt.
What if we try to make love first?
KJ, it's not going to happen. But
But don't we have endeavors where we could do love and then we skip the hunt if they make love?
We gained no resources and we spent all of our
We gained resources.
5 random resources.
Uh-huh. So we could do 2 endeavors, and if they happen to be having sex, we got a chance.
all right, well, let's just look at what they would be hypothetically.
You can't go on a hunt with less than 4 people.
You can, it's just not going to be beneficial in any capacity.
What if we hunt the only like level 1
lion.
lions?
And then we'll get to the next nemesis encounter where
And
it comes
die
and
horribly.
beats the tar out of
No,
us.
we'd go after the fucking Spidocles and try to pull out survivors in the spider nest.
No, I want to fight the phoenix again.
And so we could just rewind time?
Yeah.
The Phoenix killed everyone.
No,
It
it
did.
didn't. I thought he ran away or something.
No,
oh
I
no,
died.
he was sterile anyway. Didn't
The
matter.
Phoenix is the only one that killed everyone.
That's true.
We have discovered collective toil.
Yeah, we have.
Your settlement leans into the storm. If everyone holds strong, you will triumph. At the start of the settlement phase, gain 1 hunt experience for every 10 population.
Okay. We get one more, though, right?
Yep.
I will say,
I'm going to summon it.
I
What's
will
it
say
called?
that right now I'd have +4 speed because 2 of you people died.
Intimacy.
I would have +4.
Is it intimacy?
That's one of them, or nickname.
Either one. Intimacy. This one. It feels good. I feel like I have 2, though.
You should probably pick one then.
Yeah. Intimacy. No, I'm just kidding. Symposium. It's got a bunch of people with no arms. Survival limit +1. When a survival innovates, draw an additional 2 innovation cards to draw from. If we had done this one first, we might have gotten it. Do we have enough to go one more?
No. We only have 2 endeavors. We only have 2 survivors.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how it works?
You can spend stuff for another
Yeah,
endeavor, though,
let's
right?
spend the
No,
stuff.
you only get 2. Only get 1 endeavor
Per
per
survivor.
person that comes
I
back.
thought you could bank endeavors that you haven't used.
No, those
Oh.
go away every time.
Okay, hypothetically, though, so we're dead. Hypothetically,
I'm still alive.
if this was the first card we drew, let me draw 2 more for the second one and see if we would have gotten what we wanted.
Hypothetically choosing cards.
Yes, that is what is happening.
So let's see what we would have gotten.
You die twice.
Cooking and drums. Oh, drums. We got to go drums.
We need love music.
I was gonna say that's just one step. Cooking. as
Huh?
well.
Gotta feed them, fuck them, leave them alone.
right,
Okay,
good
so
game.
that's
So-
the idea. We're
So,
dead.
boys, that was Kingdom Death Monster.
That was 7 weeks of
Yeah.
murder and death.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
And the
Sadness.
whole time we didn't make the camp better.
We did not.
We kind of did.
I will say though, through 4 weeks, I think it was, we were doing great.
We were on a roll.
And then only when we fought the fucking thing and just had bad rolls,
the butcher
that-
just
the butcher too. But even like, let's say we had 2 people die from the butcher, not that bad. And then we moved to the next week, and that's when things started to get bad.
Well, when you
and then it
lose
just kept getting
4
worse.
all at once. That's
Well,
Yeah.
even before that, when you and yes, 4 all at once, but you guys went out before even getting to the battle against the Phoenix. Like that's what sucked the most because Corey by himself nearly killed it. I mean, I wouldn't flex on that, but that's fine.
I mean, did you help?
Yes,
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
You were
did.
gone after 1 round.
2 rounds, and I hit it first.
Oh.
I took out 2 AI cards,
Oh.
which means that you still would have had 4 left over rather than 2.
Ooh.
Anyway,
I mean,
all
you
right.
helped more than them.
Well, yeah, they didn't do anything. They died on the way.
Dude, every time we do a fight, Mike just fucking quits right away.
Mike taps out. It's like, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, that's Kingdom Death. That's 7 weeks of Kingdom Death. We will not be doing an episode next week because it is Halloween. We will be back after that. I got to figure out what we're doing because my idea, anyway, is to do something the next few weeks, and then we're going to be off for Thanksgiving and the week after, and I have some alternate episodes that should air then. And then when we get back from that, from Corey and Mai's trip, I'm thinking that could be the time for the new D&D session, Roger. So
Sure.
start in December.
Just need to know what we want to do. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, we can
Star
figure that
Wars.
off screen. No.
I love Star Wars. Hate the Star Wars role-playing game.
That's why you just make it like regular.
I think it's the fact that you're in space and could just literally be like, I go anywhere I want kind of thing.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. It seems really hard to be like the DM for too.
Can be.
Just too many ways to go.
Nah, not really.
I'm sure we'll text and
Game of Thrones.
try to figure it out of what anybody wants to do and then figure it out from there. But we have still in like another month or so before it's going to
I'll set up a poll to see what we want to do, and
Baldur's Gate.
Well, that's just D&D, right?
Yeah.
I can do just
I'm
D&D.
fine with just doing D&D again. The only reason I'm even slightly interested in doing Game of Thrones is the system's a lot easier. But then on top of that, it's the first game I ever played that got me into role-playing, and you ran it. So it'd be fun to do it again as like a callback.
Well,
me.
we will discuss.
my problem
Can
with
you
that
be a
is-
dragonborn?
And I mean, you could be a dragon. Like you're like Daenerys is. I mean,
We
It's
could
like
ride
a pet,
you.
though. Yeah, I don't like
I don't
that.
mean a dragon. I mean you could be like the dragon, like one of the Targaryen peoples.
Nah.
Nah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, we'll be back in a couple weeks. With whatever the hell we're gonna do, we have to figure that out too.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But yeah, I very much enjoyed this, and we will definitely be playing this again sometime in the future. And I'll probably bring the camera, record it. Won't have the audio like this, but we'll probably record it and chop it up into bits and release it here and there when we don't have time to do an episode. Which kind of works for me.
Worst
All right.
comes to worst, in between, we could just argue like we always do.
I mean, that is literally what this podcast is. And also calling Corey a bitch. Bitch. Anybody have any closing thoughts on this game besides for the misery behind it?
I would have liked to live.
Which time, Mike?
Yeah. I don't get to do anything. I just die by stupid cards.
Which is weird because sometimes you roll amazing, but anytime it comes to will I live or die, it's death.
Yeah.
I think we would do better if you guys didn't die so much. Like that's you got to hide on the columns and shoot bone darts.
Just get behind everybody else and then you
Yes.
can survive.
It's about time you figure it out. It's the
All
secret
right.
sauce.
That'll do it for us. We'll be back in a couple weeks.